AM with Atieno is the name of the show. Please do engage with us pale kwenye mtandao tafadhali on Facebook at Baze Radio and on Instagram, X and TikTok. Baze_radio is our handle. And today we are joined in by an artist. His name is Jemedari, okay? And a couple of weeks, amantasema days ago, around March, will drop an EP. Inajita Art and Craft, and I would love to know, what does your creative tuanze na ulijuaje uko na kipaji ya kuimba? Is it something tukikwa watu wetu tunasemanga nikimea nataka kuwa daktari, nataka kuwa engineer, so someone nataka tu kuwa msanii?
Nilisema tu nataka kuwa msanii
na ijai change.
Nakwanga yangu ilianza na mental conditioning. Una grow up mzazi anasikiza muziki. Kidogo unaimba. Kiingia shule kuna sijui ma drama fest, ma music fest, nini. So it was always a part of me. Hata nikifanya hizi vitu zingine, music has always been the constant.
Inakwanga tu like ulisema tu nataka tu kuwa musician.
Imekuwa tu.
Na wazai wa kukwara ati why do you want to sing? Why don't you want to be a doctor like other people?
Mimi niliandikishwa contract.
Na mzazi? Akasema?
Grade is way and below B.
Afuta kwa musician.
Throughout paka kampo.
Na alafuta kwa musician.
Wewe fanya kile unataka. Lakini grade ikae hapo hivyo.
Meaning if you're a musician right now, grade imebaki tu B. Haijai change.
B
umekuwa tu hapo. Sasa wende B muende juu kiasi A.
Lakini usiwahi anguka.
Usianguke hata B minor. Okay, so do you write from personal experiences or do you sometimes step into character when you're creating?
Of course, lazima step into character at some point. Huwezi pitia kila kitu. Huwezi pitia kila kitu. So zingine uko na wasee mse anasema kitu, then you take it up.
So you also learn from other people's experiences as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Na imagination, zingine ni imagination.
Unakaa tu chini unafikiria kuna mdema mini heartbreak. Like
Nata
umjui, nata tumuite Shiro. Sasa Shiro ni nani uko like budo wezi elewa hata nisemi nani.
Ni dem flani
hapo. So when we come back, I would really love to know about your creative process.
All right.
Right? Like what does it entail from the concept to up until the final track on a boom na release EP in March 2025 when we come back.
All right.
Once again in studio we have Jemedari, and please, as I said a couple of minutes ago, do check him out on Spotify. He has an EP called Art and Craft, and you can also check him on YouTube and any other music streaming platforms. Coming right up is Nameless featuring Darasa with Pa, Alafu Nyashinsky featuring BN with The Time of My Life. Baba Yangu by Jemedari featuring Peter Nyabuto, right? And it is on your latest EP called Art and Craft that was released in March 2025, which basically showcased his continued evolution as an artist and building heartfelt themes with refined musical craftsmanship. Now, in this particular EP, before tuingilie kwa creative process, comprises of 5 tracks, including collaborations with artists like Fena Gitu, Mwema Nzomo, Eric Chalo, and Peter Nyabuto.
Yes.
Now, before tuingilie hii, talk to me about your creative process.
So, creative process yangu ni for the last probably 14 years, I have only played live.
Okay.
Only played live as per stage. So live performance. So now ilikuwa my process now has become to take that into the studio. So ikifika kwa studio hakuna ati tunakaa chini sijui tunatengeneza beats na Fruity Loops. Sasa hizi ni tunaingia studio kama band. So kila mse ana play. Guitars are guitars. Keyboard ni live keyboard. Ukisikia mahali kuna brass ni brass.
CAI like ni real.
Like ni real creating in the process. Because I was saying na perform now, nikiwa involved as part of the creative process, pia tukiwa on stage ina translate.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So your latest EP, Art and Craft, I would love to know what inspired the title.
Mimi niligrow up na 844. Kulikuwa na subjects into art and craft. But sasa as we are growing up now, imekuwa mimi usema ukianza music your first 3-4 years inakuanga kuprove kwa wase.
Yeah.
I can do it. And then after that unaingia stage ya mastery. Taking whatever you can do and now just becoming a master of it.
Okay.
So I feel like now I have gotten past hiyo part ya kujiprove, part ya kuonyesha how good I am and everything. Now it's just expressing myself the way I feel. So from my heart to my craft.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Now you've had other EP as well.
Yes.
Na pia kuna ingine to Akaya. I would love to know, how does your latest EP, that is Heart and Craft, reflect your growth since your previous EPs?
Kaya, for example, was a lot of hip hop and a little bit of sampling.
Okay.
Just a little bit of sampling as compared to Suits and Mics. So Suits and Mics was something new pull from influences.
Okay.
Suits and Mics was 100% hip hop and jazz.
Yes.
Because nilikuwa nasikizanga tu. Hiyo ni music grow up nikisikiza. Mzaya kisikiza, so mimi nasikiza.
Okay.
Yeah. So hiyo ilikuwa simkwambia kuna ile level ya kuflex. So hiyo ilikuwa kuflex kuonyesha I can do it this way. Alafu Kaya was I can take traditional sounds and put hip hop to them.
Okay.
Ndio kuna songs kama Msenangu is like a Mijikenda folk song but tunaifanya ikuwe rap. Yeah, so tusha flex ya kutosha, so sasa tu ni kuji-express.
So I mentioned kitu ya Umijikenda and allegedly you have some Giriama roots.
Yes.
And you're also brought up in the coastal region of Kenya. So I would love to know, imebringaje influence yako? Mbona tusikii da
accent huwa inajificha. Ukishavuka Voi kuja hii side unaongea you know what I'm saying. Mimi ni mtu wa Nairobi nini.
Okay.
Lakini ukitoka tu Voi kushashuka hivi chini ni sawa, inakuwaje kunkucha eti. So create, I think for me imenifanya nimekuwa na a more vast approach to music and to art generally, because music yetu tunasikiza Nairobi is very urban, very wild. Alafu coastal tuko very Caribbean and very ethnic coastal sounds. So muziki yako ni imetulia, tunasikiza taarab kidogo. Coast iko heavily influenced na bongo pia. So music yetu na music ya TZ is not so different. But ukuja Nairobi sasa there are all these other influences. So ni combine too.
When you go to Rome, you act like the Romans.
Be the Romans.
No, the song that played was Baba Yangu featuring Peter Nyabuto. And what was the creative process behind this collaboration? And what I've noticed as well about your EP is it's very, very personal.
Yes.
And it also has like some emotional narratives towards it as well. So explain to me, Baba Yangu, how did that collaboration come up to be?
So the conversation is... as men generally we don't have very emotional connections with our fathers. Kila msema kwa madangu but sasa mzaya kwa wapi in this picture. Alafu pata a lot of fathers, especially the generation of wanaitwa boomers, before millennials. Wazazi wa millennials walikuanga functional parents, especially the fathers. Kazi yao ni kulipa fees na bills. Lakini hakuna siku budako shaka chini kuda leo nasikiaje. Is your heart in the right place? Ama sahi hata tunaweza fanya experiment. Kuna experiment station ingine washaifanya before, ilikuwa tell a dude to tell their father I love you. Alafu sikia reaction. Budako anakuambia okay, hata huku kunanyesha. Hizo si conversations wanakuanga comfortable ku have. So ilikuwa like from an emotional perspective of just saying these are the things I recognize in my life. Kuna vitu na recognize Kasim Zai hazingekuwa on an emotional aspect.
I get you. So coming right up is another track in his EP, which once again, ladies and gentlemen, go check it out on Spotify. Inajita Heart and Craft by Jemedari, and it has 5 songs. Ya kwanza tumecheza Baba Yangu by Jemedari featuring Peter Nyabuto. Tuko na Kiwache Kisonge that you're going to play later on by Eric Chalo Mwagangi and also Jemedari as well. Then TDM Vibe featuring Fenagitu, and Breathe, which you're playing right now featuring Mwema Nzomo. If I were you, I wouldn't dare touch that dial. That was Breathe by Jemedari featuring, what's his name once again?
Mwema
Nzomo. That you've actually even done the EPU ingine ya mics.
Yes.
Right? Tell me, how is it working with Mwema Nzomo?
Mwema ni kuna wale wase wanaitwa polymath.
Explain.
A polymath is someone who anything they think about doing, they start doing it and they almost immediately become professionals at it.
So anafikiria kitu sasa anaifanya sahi.
Akifikiria sahi akuja hapa aseme nataka kujua venye hii stuff ina work. Ata learn very fast.
Nataka tukao.
So Mwema tumekuwa friends since we were kids. Then yes, siku moja tu akaona tu wase wanacheza music church, akakuwa ule msee wa keyboard yeye ndio anaongoza kila kitu. Naweza taka kujua venye keyboard ina work. Kidogo anacheza keyboard.
Okay.
Kidogo anataka kujua vile kamera ina work.
Na analan
ashakuwa yeye ndio anafanya visuals. So ukiona most of my artwork ni yeye anafanya.
Yeah, because he's the one who created the cover art for the EP.
Yes. Yeah, so artwork, videos, nini yeye ndio anadu. So sasa imekuwa ni kama yeye ndio creative director.
Okay.
Of a lot of things. And then even on stage we play together. So yeye ndio anakuwa band director. Yeah.
Nimsaya deal na bands na instruments. Now your EP was produced and mixed at and mastered at Mastermid Studios.
Yes.
So how did this environment basically influence your sound and also the feel of this project? Because we're having a discussion off air, and you're like, Baba Yangu we don't even understand what Baba Yangu is all about, but endelea kuimba because I like what I'm hearing, right?
Yes.
So how did this environment just influence the sound and the feel of this particular EP?
So environment-wise, most studios were very... It's very small spaces, very just tumekuja hapa kurecord.
Yeah.
But for Mastermid, setup yake iko, there's a compound, there's a place, mnaweza enda mchill, mkae tu muongee. And then it's a studio that is run by musicians. So it is easy to have conversations about a creative process. Useme nataka hii sound hivi. And even the other artists working there, akina, I don't know if you've heard of Kasiva.
No.
Kasiva Mutua, very very great percussionist. Yani dem paka anapiga tu na yeye kuna kitu anafanya, anapiga tu percussion na anaimba kidogo. Guinness and the newest Guinness record holder, McKinley.
Okay.
McKinley juzi alifanya record ya aliplay trumpet for 24 hours continuously.
Yes.
So pia yeye ako huko. So these are the people I hang out with.
You're just hanging around watu wako na
kila mtu anapush creativity ingine to another level.
Yeah.
So hapo ndio sasa muziki inapikwa. Yeah, so it is easy to have conversations, it is easy to draw inspiration from each other.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to play a song called Kiwache Kisonge, and I would like for you to delve deeper into the themes explode in Kiwache Kisonge. Is this now, are you bringing in the coast vibe in this tune? Talk to me about it.
So Kiwache Kisonge ni kama we grow up coast, na si coast town, coast mashamba.
Inakuwa
kuna coast town na kuna coast mashamba. Coast town ni wale wanaenda Mombasa, Fort Jesus, Nyali, Diani, Malindi. But sasa kuna coast
like
Bundu, wanaitanga Bundu. Bundu is away from town.
Okay.
So mimi place yenye grandfather alikuwa na stay away from town. Na ilikuanga at a certain age unaanza na kuna ile vibe ya kwenda out. Unataka kwenda out. But mkoja. So out ya huko wanaitanga disco vumbi.
Okay.
Ilikuanga tu wase wanakam, wanatafuta grao mahali, wanashona magunia, zinakuwa fence.
Okay.
Alafu hapo katikati wameclear ground, wameweka sound system inapiga, yani alafu sasa wase wanakam. Alafu entrance sijui sijui chwani. Alafu drinks ni hizo mnazi. Maybe kuna mse ako na soda nini alafu wase wenye wanatumia, and then you just vibe.
Yeah.
So ikakuwa hiyo ndio ilikuwa scenario ya unaweza taka ukichukua mse Nairobi, mse mwenye amezoea me I go to BND wapi afu mwambie maze kuna mahali ocha kuna kwa na rave.
Yeah.
Na kama especially hii time ya 31st. Kuruka mwaka, unajua kuna ile party ya kale nenye watu hawaelewi. So kuna watu na sherehe.
Unajua hata siku gani?
Muziki inapiga tu kuanzia 25th mpaka tarehe moja. Na ujui kwa wapi na ujui nini na happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the vibe I was looking for. And then also Kiwache Kisonge was how do you bring the unaitanga EDM.
Okay.
EDM sound uipeleke ocha. Inaweza sound aje. Yeah.
And that is how it came up to be.
And that's how it came up to be.
That's
so it's percussion.
Let's listen to it, Kiwache Kisonge. But before that, we are listening to Afa Mefuna featuring Terry and Iraqi with Raindrops. Then Kiwache Kisonge by Jemedari. Enjoy. I know you guys can feel his music the same way I'm feeling his music because I've told him. Like his entire EP with 5 songs, we are yet to listen to 2 or 3 more songs. It's just different and I like it entirely. See, breathe. Sai Kiwache Kisonge, we're about to listen to TDM, to Miskia Baba Yangu, which at the moment I've heard it once, but it's my favorite. I've already liked it on Spotify. Now, let's what I would love to know as we wind up, do you have any upcoming shows to promote your EP?
Yes.
If you do, will you also mix it with other EPs like Kaya as well, Amatuni Heart and Craft only?
No, lazima ziwe combined. Lazima ziwe combined. So niko na show on the 25th of May.
Okay.
It's going to be Jemedari live at the Alchemist. All the artists that I've collaborated with pia watakuwa. So itakuwa a bit of a big deal. Yes.
So I've seen your page and I've seen artists like Ochiko there as well. Have you performed with Ochiko pia, or are you planning to,
sasa ni kuna wale people who you hang around with.
Okay.
Yeah, so pia hopefully I can get them on stage. Tusemea hizo sasa ni zile surprises. Ile tu mtu akuje show aone kenye ita happen.
Okay.
Yes.
So your event is happening at the Alchemist?
Yeah, live at the Alchemist. May 25th. It's on a Sunday. Tickets ziko hustle sasa.
I see bure.
So nane to imagine. So nane misi waited gig as juu 4,000.
Nilijua.
So nane to advance 1,000 bob at the door.
Okay, so
yeah.
800 bob advance, then 1,000 at the door.
Yes.
On May 27th.
On May 25th.
25th?
Yes.
At the Alchemist.
At the Alchemist.
Okay. So itakuwa Jemedari alongside other artists that he has collaborated with.
Yes.
Kuna Peter Nyabuto, Eric Chalo Mwagange, Fena Gitu.
Fena.
Ah, nice. Fena Gitu and also Muwema Nzomo. And as we wind up, where can we get your EP from apart from Spotify?
Saizi niko on each and every digital store. Kama unasikiza mziki sijui mdundo. Watu wa mdundo, watu wa Apple Music, Spotify all the way to Deezer, Tidal, everywhere.
Okay.
Na pia ukitaka pia nikusukumia WhatsApp.
Unaweza sukuma.
Kuna wasewa niwekee WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, Jemedari.
Thank you.
We're going to wind up today's interview with the TDM, then By Your Side by Lexils, featuring Rayvani, and it's exactly 7 minutes to 12 noon. Na kama kawaida, keep it Baze Radio.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.